3:23 on my clock. Hello, angels. Welcome to the Cosmic Taylor. I am Taylor, and I'm here to tell you what you can do to better rest for yourself. I have 3 piles that I've done. I did the first pile, which was the Star in reverse, the second pile, which was the Queen of Wands, and now we are here with the Tower. So let me tell you what you can do to help rest, okay? So, I heard ain't no rest for the wicked to begin with. 2-2 on the timer, okay? So 2s could be significant for you. I am seeing that you may have, like, honestly kind of screwed yourself a little bit, collective. Whoever this is for, 3-3 on the timer, so 3s could also be very significant. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands is the other pile. I think you need to leave the Queen of Wands alone, people. 4-4 on the timer. And the Tower in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles upright. So there is an ending that you are preventing from happening because you believe that the actions that you are taking are coming from a place of nurturing, kindness, compassion, and love, but it's not. It is all very much so distorted, all very much so not on that page. And it's coming from a place of, if I'm being honest, I'm hearing selfishness, insecurity. It's coming from a place where you don't actually really like or even care for yourself. And I'm sorry if I'm coming off pretty rude or if I'm coming off like blunt. That is very much so me. 1-2-1 on the timer, 1-2-3 on the timer. But if you want to make some real actual progress where you are not putting yourself in this position of constantly being broke, of constantly lacking 1-3-1 on the timer, you need to be willing to admit that you have been in the wrong and that you did something wrong, that the tower needs to fall, that if you wanted to come from a place of actual love, care, and compassion, then you need to show up to the situation with love, care, and compassion and admit that it needs to go. Admit that the ending needs to happen, that it needs to crumble. That the life that you have been living, it's been putting you into this position of the 5 of Pentacles, which is like left out in the cold. It's leaving you in this position where you are hurting yourself, 202 on the timer. But if you're willing to be like honest with yourself and actually say, I'm cutting off this energy, I'm cutting off these dead ends, then you're finally going to be able to rest. You're finally going to be able to relax. You're not going to feel like you're left out in the cold anymore. You're going to feel like you're finally free with yourself. And you're going to unshackle yourself, basically. All right? If I'm being so honest, collective, you really, really need to be honest with yourself and you need to be compassionate with yourself. You're a human being. You're not perfect, and that's okay. But you need to be willing to admit to yourself, 2-4-2 on the timer, what you have and have not done, 2-4-6 on the timer, to get yourself in and out of this energy. And when you can admit that to yourself, when you can be honest with yourself and open with yourself, you're going to be able to finally open up the door to say goodbye to this and rest.